Ignore my raggedy ass hairstyle. I just woke up. It's like 4 in the morning. I woke up just to record some Yap videos. Also, yeah, new mic. Voice quality is gonna be way more better now. Like, if you were on my live stream, you would know voice quality was abysmal with the last one. And yes, I live stream. Where Bleach 1000 Year Blood War. If you didn't watch the latest episode, I think it's episode 45. And if you didn't watch it, get the fuck out. I'm gonna be talking a lot about it. This whole video is about that episode. So, yeah, let's talk about the episode. I'm not even gonna glaze this episode of Bleach. It was the best Bleach episode ever. It's in top 5 big 3 episodes ever. It was just so much better than anything Bleach ever gave us, and also the fact that it was a huge upgrade on what we got from the manga. Like, if you know a little bit about manga, you know people didn't like 1000 Year Blood War in the manga. It was a lot of problems. I even talked about it in my last Bleach video. But I said that I have hope because they're fixing stuff in anime, and I was right. They changed a lot. This episode literally adapts nothing from manga. It's like its own thing. Nothing here is from manga. So this episode main focus is like Yuhabaha versus Ichigo. Just to tell you what happened in the manga, it's not a spoiler because it's never gonna happen, they changed it, but Ichigo awakens his Bankai and Yuhabaha breaks his sword, and that's it. That's their fight. Orihime does nothing, or Rukia. But in this episode, it was such a huge upgrade because Ichigo actually got to use his Bankai, which something never happened in the manga. Ichigo's Bankai was a plot point we Bleach fans discussed for so long. What does Ichigo Bankai do? This episode shows us. They even changed the Bankai sword, by the way. It's not the same as in manga, which I don't know if I like it. I like manga version of Ichigo Bankai sword more. This one is good too, but the manga one is my favorite Bleach sword ever. His form is a little bit changed. We finally get to see what his Bankai does. He's making clones of himself. I don't understand how it works, but Yuhabaha says, "Oh, Ichigo, your spiritual pressure." So I'm guessing Ichigo's spiritual pressure is so strong, he's making clones of himself, and he also gets a huge speed and strength buff and overall power buff. His Getsuga Tensho is literally like a crescent moon or like an eclipse. This is Ichigo at his peak, one of the strongest main character in all of Shonen. We are finally getting to see him go all out, and Rukia was also allowed to be part of the action, something which again in the manga Rukia and Renji they come way late, but here Rukia is here early because Renji is left with the bomb squad behind Ganju and Chad. Rukia is using her Bankai and the animation was majestic. Like I said, it's top 5 big 3 episode ever. My top 5 big 3 episodes were all One Piece episode, One Piece 1015, One Piece 1136, One Piece 1162 and other One Piece episodes, but I'm saying this episode deserves a spot among the top 5 on the big 3. It's not just good animation, they made a huge upgrade over manga, which was so bad. Yuhabaha is not this absolutely omnipotent character who, again, even in the anime, Yuhabaha bitched Ichigo. He stabbed Rukia, literally stepping on Ichigo's head, stabbing him in the chest. He still bitched Ichigo. Even after all the flashy stuff, Ichigo didn't do anything, but at least Ichigo went band for some seconds. In the manga, it's more humiliating because Ichigo does nothing. He awakens his Bankai and boom, lost. In the manga, Yuhabaha was bullying Ichigo. It wasn't even fair. I said in my last video that it wasn't even a fight, it was just bullying. At least in the anime now it's a fight. Yeah, let's talk about the star of the episode, Orihime. I don't even know what to say. None of this was in the manga. At this point I can just discuss manga without spoiler warning because nothing is happening from the manga. But yeah, none of this happened in the manga. Whole Orihime, getting a power up, sacrificing herself, nothing happened in the manga. Again, I just wish there was more build up to it because this all just happened in one episode. I just wish her wanting to stand with Kurosaki and protecting him was something which she had at least from the start of this arc, if not for the whole series. So there wasn't really a build up to it. It literally just happened last episode. She protects Ichigo and now this episode she just sacrifices herself. But even without build up, this was a great moment. Music and everything, her whole desire to become stronger so that she can fight. She's seeing Rukia and Ichigo fight side by side and then she realizing how she's not strong enough. If only she was strong enough, she could fight side by side with him. And then she finally snaps when she sees Ichigo and Rukia defeated. She's like, if only I was strong, and then she finally gets the power and then she sacrifices herself, and the whole scene of just her walking, her power finally awakening, and I don't even know what happened because she just disappears with Yuhabaha and we just see flower petals, but I don't think it's a sacrifice. I really don't think Orihime is actually dead. Oh, it's over for Orihime. She's the main heroine of the show. Come on, there's killing Sakura or Nami or Bulma, main heroine of the show, they don't get to die. And also, even if you're an anime only, you should know that Kubo is working on Hell Arc, right? It's post Bleach ending, everyone is hyped about it. Oh, Hell Arc, Kubo's making Hell Arc, it's gonna be so good. We even got a one-shot chapter for the Hell Arc. I won't spoil anything about that chapter or Hell Arc, at least what I know. But basically, without Orihime, Hell Arc wouldn't happen. She's like very important for Hell Arc. Again, they could kill her for all I know. Like I said, nothing from the manga is happening. Maybe they will use some other means to start the Hell Arc in the anime. Again, Hell Arc is not getting adapted until like 2040. At least in my prediction, she's not gonna die. Plus, there's no way Yuhabaha is dead. There's 5 episodes left. What are we gonna do for 5 episodes if the main villain is dead? Aizen is not strong enough to be the main villain again. Like, especially after what Ichigo did in the latest episode, he will give Furious backshot if Aizen tried to do anything. So it has to be Yuhabaha coming back. I think next episode Yuhabaha gonna come back, grabbing Orihime from that. He's like, oh, she almost killed me, but if only I wasn't me, I would have died. This episode was beautiful, and if Orihime is dead, she's easily the best Bleach female character and top 5 shonen anime female character of all time. Like I said, she's not dead. She's the main heroine. She's like Ichigo's bae. Like, that's just not happening. Speaking of manga, not just this episode, even previous episode, the things they did was so much better. Like the whole Ichigo being a Soul King plotline, it was not in the manga at all. It was in the Can't Fear Your Own World novel. If you read it, Bleach Can't Fear Your Own World novel, it literally starts with Ichibe and Shunsui talking, and I'm not gonna spoil much, but Shunsui basically asks Ichibe like, oh, are you gonna make Kurosaki Ichigo as the Soul King? And Ichibe like says, yeah, like that was my whole plan. The whole Ichigo being the Soul King, that was not in the manga. I don't think it was even hinted at. In the anime, they revealed it like in your face, like this is Ichibe's plan, because someone in place of Soul King is necessary, because Soul King holds the 3 worlds. And they revealed that the next candidate for Soul King is Ichigo, because Ichigo has the power of, you know, Human, Soul Reaper, Quincy, Fullbringer, Hollow, and all of them. He's like a group project. This guy has everything in his bag. This was like a whole debate because many people were calling Ichibe a villain for it. Like, oh, Ichibe, what a fucking piece of shit character. He's a villain. But again, I have always saw Ichibe as a grey character. Like I don't think Ichibe is evil for wanting to turn Ichigo into a Soul King, because he just wants to protect like billions of life, right? He just don't want 3 worlds to collapse. But yeah, like I said, none of that was touched in the manga. It was all improved. We also got to see Kenpachi's Bankai in previous episode. We also got to see Hitsugaya's true Bankai. That was also very good. Like, Hitsugaya is one of my favorite character in the Bleach anyway. So like seeing him finally at his full power, that was like all good. Nowadays, any anime episode, like a new anime episode came out and it has good animation, 9.9 on IMDb, fuck you. Like, anime episode getting 9 point something on IMDb is not even impressive nowadays. Like, every fucking new anime episode is getting it. Last year, My Hero Academia had like 4 or 5 episodes which were like 9.4, 9.5, 9.7 out of 10 back to back. Solo Leveling got 9.9 out of 10 for some reason. This is one of those episodes where I'm like, yes, this deserves a 9.7 or 9.8 rating on IMDb. Like, this is perfection. The episode 45 of Bleach, I don't think there's anything wrong with this at all. This is the best Bleach episode ever. This is top 5 big 3 episode. This is like top 10 shonen anime episode ever, period. But like I said, I'm like super hyped for the upcoming episode. I know Orihime is not dead. I know Yuhabaha is not dead. Both of them are coming back. Yuhabaha gonna do some ass pull and be like, oh, I actually did this. Your friend, she's also barely alive, but Ichigo, fight me. Like, it's gonna be some bullshit like that. I know. If Orihime is actually dead, top 5 anime female character of all time, it's not even up for debate. She would be on the Mount Rushmore of female anime character. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, I just want to talk a little bit about the newest episode of Bleach, and I just want to share a little bit of my opinions. So until then, see ya.